chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun.
Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Grant behind the line. It's Butler. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll start the ball now at the 35.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense will stay on the field with his fourth down attempt. He keeps it on the design run. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
The incompletion makes it second and 10 now from the 21. Back to throw again on second down. Over the middle, it's Collins. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. There's some pre-snap movement on the backfield. On the move now. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security.
Touchdown, Canes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle on the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Look out, room to run here. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. The tight end has got it. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Well, the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. It'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. An important 3rd down and goal now. Touchdown, Texas. So with playoff pressure pressure cook, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on them like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And deep shot to the left side. You try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Receiver makes the catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Hurricanes will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
That pass is caught, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. The offense now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator has got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Took contact on the throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down, a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going.
Texas.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. It's another deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position there.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And just, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You can say not recently. They've got some pretty good players. When you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss, I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Handoff with a single back formation. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Hurricanes, to put them on top now.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
What a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he drops it. Can you believe it? Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Hurricanes are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Canes. This offense really clicking. Well, the throw was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come.
It's a wild scramble. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Miami. Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Caught by the receiver. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone, Peter? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass caught. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Caught, completion. And here he goes. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
How about the consistency from this quarterback and his accuracy? That's 5 passes, 5 completions, and now he's got 1st and goal.
The Longhorns line up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the catch. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The pass rush closing in. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the point after is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21-6.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Breaks an open space. Great move there. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Extra point try coming now.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. It is intercepted.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games he just dreamed of. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Well, I think it would have been potentially another.
They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. On a run. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking for the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? He's hit as he throws it. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Miami. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Extra point splits the uprights.
56, Texas, 21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple of scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out.
And they've got him on the blitz.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running back has it on a screen now. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Back-to-back deep shots. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep to the right side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really, all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Working clock with the ground game. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Takes the handoff. It's Butler. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they won it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Green to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on third and long.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal.
It's a fake. The up man has it. Cannot even make it back to the line. The return team does a great job snuffing it out and stopping it. Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off, and now the offense will take over in good position. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback just takes a knee.
On the set.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial